Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to be start ranking the Mario Kart Deluxe track. Very original idea. I was going to do this online, and I set up a nice room for us to play, but then I remembered that no host always wins. So, at least I don't think there is. So, we're just going to play the Wave 6 tracks first, and not think about ranking them, just for fun, and then I'll go to offline and I'll rank them. Let me say hi to chat. I have the room code in the title right now, but I'm going to remove it once we're not doing friend rooms anymore. I don't really know how this works. I don't know if it's just first come, first serve. I don't know if there's like shuffling or anything. I assume there's not. So I think it's just the first people to get in will get in, and maybe I'll reset it for like the second cup or something. But hey Bulbatsa, hey Sebastian, hey Glacian, hey Elon, Amory, Andrew, Internet Human. Looks like me looking up there a lot, because this is my no lag monitor. That's where I look when I don't want lag. Well, my main monitor is my work monitor, and right now I just have my capture card full screen. I love this music. I'm probably gonna rap Funky Kong, but... Look at that, he's so cool! I love him. So I don't know if people want me to like wait for them. Cause I'm happy to wait for a little bit. The way I like to play it, the way we're probably gonna do it is 150cc custom items just so we can turn off the coin. And then just like 4 races. Playing through the first new cup, and then like we'll do the second new cup as a separate GP in case other people want to get any now. My original plan was it would be like way cooler to like rank the tracks based on how they play online, right? But I guess we could try. But I need you to vote for the tracks I ask, and that's kind of like some people could join and not even be watching the stream, you know? But we could try it. And I guess I could write notes out of order, but... Also, I couldn't find a tier list that like had the Wave 6 track, so I just made my own. I linked it in the description. I'm sure like all the tier lists on tiermaker.com will be like updated soon, but like they haven't updated them yet, so I made them myself. Although it is slightly cursed because you can see that my ones are a slightly different aspect ratio, so like the cropping is all messed up. My final one is for the entire BCP. Is it the one I made? This is the one I made. Oh, I've got to scroll down. This one, if you're trying to link something, links don't show up in chat, just let you know. Add custom image. Well, I'd rather make my own, because wait, I specified that mine is specifically for 150cc. So then I can just like, I can give this to people and be like, hey, this is my tier list for 150cc specifically. Do yours for 150cc specifically, and then we can use the average track ranking tier list feature to see where everyone else's is. Okay, I'll wait a bit longer. I guess actually just tell me in chat if there's anyone who like specifically wants me to wait for you to play them. And I'll wait as long as it's like didn't take too long. As long as you're like on your Switch or have it nearby. But otherwise, I guess we'll just get started. So I think we'll play the new Wave 6 tracks just for fun. And then we're just gonna start blitzing through. I want to focus specifically on like the first 4 cups and like maybe play like the tracks multiple times. really like make notes because I want to like I want to like make a ranking video. I need to think about what I'm gonna do to make a ranking video that's like more interesting and like stands out above like all the other seas of ranking videos. I know like my opinion is definitely gonna be very different from the average person because I'm just weird, but my cat pissed on your Switch. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, Fuzzy, I'll wait for you. Look at him. I love him. Look at this surfboard. I need to play any Donkey Kong game. just for this guy. Only not just for this guy, because I believe he's easy mode, but at least I'll know him. I'll know him better. Diddy Kong I'm probably never gonna use. I was correct in predicting that Peachette would be meta, and I'm as long as, well, I don't know if I don't think the balance patches were particularly significant, but Peachette had the same stats as Yoshi, which is what I predicted, so I'm probably going to be playing a lot of Peachette just to piss people off. I remember when the game came out, I would like rock into lobbies all gold just to like annoy people. They didn't make any balance patches. Well, they buffed invincibility on like all the wheels except like rollers and off-road, but I know they did that, but I don't think they did anything else.
Here we go.
And honestly, I'm not a huge Pauline fan, but I do really like her in the biker suit. Pretty cool. That's like, yeah, it doesn't really do anything. I'm also probably gonna rep like Mumu suit, Wiggler suit a lot. And on one hand, I want to get the Daisy amiibo so I can have like all the suits. On the other hand, I don't see myself ever using the Daisy costume. I love all the new suits. Yeah, the bagging nerf is a huge deal. Oh, aren't a huge deal. Yeah, I figured it would like. I feel like it wouldn't be like. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's probably a way I can do it. It'd be nice to have a new amiibo. I played Cheeseland online, so yeah, I mean, you know. You don't have to necessarily bag to get mushrooms and win on Cheeseland. Hold on, I'm repping Frankie. At least when we're playing these Wave 6 tracks, I want to rep Frankie. Fuzzy, are you in, by the way? Sorry, I wasn't like, looking at the screen at all, so I don't know. Hey, Freedom Boy, how's Wave 6? I really like Wave 6. I still don't know how I feel about it because I played it when I was so exhausted. But I watched a couple of other people's blind playthroughs, and it definitely made me feel a lot better. Currently spectating. Oh, that's weird. Did you join via the code? Oh, room's full? Oh, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that would do it. That would be why. Alright, sorry, Fuzzy. It looked so empty, I didn't realize. That's my bad. Okay, we're gonna do 150, no teams, custom items, hard CPUs in case anyone disconnects. And I'll do 4 races, and then I'll like reset the room so other people can get in for the second batch of Wave 6 tracks, and then I'll probably just keep the same room. Custom items negates the bagging nerf. Yeah, I guess that's technically not a fair way to view it, but at the same time, I'm probably like only ever gonna play with custom items from now on. Yeah, tier lists will be later on. I would love it if you all, like, this will determine if we end up doing the ranking with online races or not. Everyone vote for tracks in the Acorn Cup. Preferably in order. So if everyone votes Rome Avanti, that'd be sick. Hell yeah. Cause as long as there's like, you know, it's okay, it's still a Wave 6 track. That's fine. But like, as long as like most people are voting for the track, so like, you know, there's like at least a sizable chance I can get the tracks I need, and that's good. I'm fine if every now and again there's a 1 in 12 chance of like a track I'm not ready for popping up. Yeah, so Rome, everyone's pretty happy with Rome. Sorry, me looking up here. Okay, that's what my no lag monitor is. And I liked it the first time. I wasn't like crazy about it. It kind of felt like a more interesting Berlin, I guess. In the sense that, yeah, it's another city, you know? But gameplay-wise, it's pretty fun. Also, I'm like not as good at this as I am Wii. I'm still not amazing at Wii either, but I think I'm like above average at Wii. Maybe not compared to the people who play Wiifi on average, because like the people who still play Wiifi are like really good, but like you know what I mean. Unless you don't, in which case I don't really care. Can I trick off of him? Don't know. Sorry, Wiggler. I'm very casual when it comes to Mario Kart 8. I mean, I'm very casual in Wii as well, but like I'm not as casual, you know? I wouldn't like, you know. I don't play competitive, but compared to the average player, I'm definitely not casual. In 8 Deluxe, I'm full casual. Why am I doing this? It's weird. Those arrows are very, very visibly there. It is very obvious where to go. But for some reason, I just found myself going around that turn like that, thinking like that was what you meant to do. I don't know why. Not what I did the first time. But I guess it makes sense. People do seem to struggle with the city tracks. And I didn't necessarily understand it at first, but I guess, you know, sometimes, I guess the way the road is modeled doesn't necessarily match the way the arrows are pointing sometimes. So I'm doing kind of bad. I'm gonna take this really big shortcut to save the day. Did I miss Data Ticket? Nah, this is the first one. I forgot what tracks comes next. I think it's the DK Mountain, so if everyone can vote DK Mountain, that'd be sick. Also, I'm probably gonna upload the tier list on my main channel, but I think I'll do like all the streams and like the planning like here. And then maybe if I do more nerdier tier lists that don't have as much wide appeal, I'll put them here. Like, I kind of want to do a Mario Kart Midnight tier list when that's all done and dusted. Thanks everyone for voting DK Mountain. I appreciate it. So when I played DK Mountain the first time on stream, I actually was kind of on it. I was kind of disappointed, but now I've seen clips of people playing it. I've seen the new shortcut that they added. I saw JP Givener's reaction to it. Like his first time playing and how excited he was. I saw Troy's first time playing and how excited he was. And I think I didn't give it a fair chance, I think. I was so hung up on how unpolished it looked visually. When historically I have not given a shit about visuals, so. Also, this music is great. I mean, that banana was very clearly there. I had every opportunity to dodge it, and I just kind of didn't. So I gotta remember to go for coin. I always forget about the coins. I know it's silly. They're like a massive part of this game, but I barely play this game. I feel like shaking here is probably the best way to get loads of tricks, because the bridge is kind of finicky. Every time I watch anyone play this track, they're always struggling to get the tricks. Oh, I missed. Well, I got my red, that's fine. Oh, hey. So let's get some coins here. Shulker's kind of awkward compared to Wii. I don't know. I guess it is a little bit. I kind of like the, like, I never learned, like, the better way of doing the shortcut in Wii. Like, I always do the thing where you go up, like, the curve and then go down, like the old strat, 2008 strat, I think Troy calls it. Just because I just find it more fun to do, even if it's slower, yeah. Like, for me, like, I know some people feel like, I remember, I think Act held this opinion, Act Ishikawa, like, when Mushroom Gorge came out. And he was like, well, I hope if the gap jump doesn't make it, people don't complain, because, you know, it didn't really matter. But I personally disagree. Like, for me, I would redesign the minimap. The shortcut is, like, my favorite part of the whole track. That's, like, the best bit. There's so much risk reward, way more skill involved. If this shortcut wasn't here, it would ruin the entire track for me. Just full on. So I don't know, I haven't really thought about it, but that's probably gonna be an S tier track. The problem is, like, I really want to negate any recency bias, because I feel like that's going to be a thing in a lot of these, like, ranking videos that are going to be coming out over the next couple of weeks from different people. Is I feel like the Wave 6 tracks are all going to rank higher than they deserve. If everyone can pick Daisy Circuit, that'd be sick, by the way. But you guys know the drill. Let's go down the line. Daisy Circuit is strange, yeah. The music they went really hard on though, for no reason. I mean, I guess that's the case on, like, pretty much all of the DLC tracks, but... except for, like, a couple, but yeah, it's crazy. Gotta actually get coins. Oh, okay. Actually getting coins doesn't mean going around the coins. You gotta go into them. I always forget. I know coins are important, it's not that I forget they're important, I just can forget to get them, you know? I was gonna wait and use it in the shortcut, but I have a shroom, so no, not really any point. Oh, that was dumb of me, I should have changed. Hey guys. Rude. Even when I try to get the coins, I'm just not really succeeding. Go wide for these ones. Goodbye. Hello, Blooper Me Racing Suit. Thank you, chat. That double is kind of out of the way, which is nice. crap. Get out. Get out. Get out. Just spam him. Okay, cool. I mean, the track's fine, you know? Like, it's good. You're gonna have good races on it. But I don't think there's ever gonna be a time where someone's gonna pick Data Circuit and I can be like, yes, I'm so excited! Like, even when... even playing it for the first time here, I was like, okay, Data Circuit. Create a Firefly? Aww. Nah, I'm gonna keep it on. To be honest, there's a lot of items I'm not a huge fan of in this game, but I feel like... I like having them around overall. The coin is the only one that I feel like actively makes the game worse. Cove, I think I'm gonna need to spend more time with. Cause I don't know how I feel about it. I love the track and tour a lot. And I love the, whoa. And I love the vibe of it and like, everything. It's just, you know, I'm always wary about water tracks. But I don't think I particularly dislike water physics in this game. I know some people don't like them, but I don't think I really care. I think they're fine. I think they just happen to make bad water tracks. By coincidence. Of course you can do this. I don't remember who I saw do that, probably JPG. Imagine if the stairs were Coconut Mall stairs. That would have been really funny. Really bad, but really funny. I want to take top route. Yeah. Definitely slower, but it's fun going up there. On tour, you can fast forward by aiming down, just like in a glider. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think you can do that in Wii. Wii in 8LX. I'm not sure. I think it might only be in underwater and F-Zero physics, but I'm not sure. Oh, I should have waited to do it on the shortcut. It's alright. Shipwreck shortcut, let's go. That was really risky. I have no defense now. Hey, eel. I'm fine with that. Honestly, same, Espresso. I feel like it would have been a good finale one. I understand that they want to have all the shortcuts in the end, but yeah. This whole game feels like ice physics? Now that is true. Yeah, I'm in line with fourth. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick room reset here, just so other people can get in. I'm not gonna do this like every time, but yeah. Or maybe I will do it every time, but I'll do bigger GPs. But when we get into like the rankings, I'll probably do bigger GPs. I'm just gonna get rid of the code in the title because you can just see it in the lobby. 5DFH8. Ah, sorry, Woomy. Yeah, it's like noon here. I'm probably gonna be streaming this all day, I don't know. My plan is to like go for a couple hours now, then get something to eat, and then like do more like later on. Yo, the gang's all here. I did hear about the bagging nerf, yeah. I'm kind of sad about it. I can see why people are happy about it, but I don't like the attitude of, you know, trying to stop people from playing how they want. But I think a lot of people, both casual and competitive, don't like bagging. Like, it's a thing that's needed and people will do it, but... Honestly, Cove 2 does kind of suck. I think it's just cool. You put Rome or Madrid? I don't know. I think, so far, probably Madrid, but... I don't know. Rome is very, turny. Twisty-turny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9... Is that full or is there, like, one more slot? One more slot, okay. You know what they say? Baggers can't be tutored. Great. Nice face cam. Thank you. I know you're definitely being sarcastic, but thank you. Okay, I think that's the last person. Okay, so everyone, please vote for tracks in the Spiny Cup, preferably in order. Start with Madrid, just so we can all be playing those tracks. What's new meta? I don't think there is a new meta. I think it's the same, except Peachette is added to the list of characters with the good stats. What do you mean by the tour boost panels, Gracie? Like the locations? The texture? I thought the 8 Deluxe and Tour Boost panel texture was like the same. Oh, someone picked Rome. Guy, please don't pick Rome. Please pick those Spiny Cup tracks. It might be possible to block people. I know in Mario Maker what people would do is if someone had a laggy connection, they would block them. I mean, first variant lap 1 rule hasn't really been a thing that they've really stayed consistent on anyway. Off the top of my head, Berlin didn't do it. Paris just kind of did its own thing too. Yeah, I guess that's something I can do if people don't pick the right track. I can, might be able to block them so they can't join future rooms. Could obviously, like, the online... I really love the new room feature. I'm so grateful for it, but it won't have as much versatility as, you know... Wingfire. I don't know what I'm doing. And just pressing buttons. I love the song so much. It goes so hard. Also, chat, if you haven't heard the new credits music, you should check it out. When people told me there was like a new credit sequence and it was really good, I was like, okay, cool. But I went and watched a video on it, and yeah, no, it's they made a new credit song for the Booster Calls Pass, and it's so good. Alright, everyone, I don't remember what I think Rosalina Dice World is next. I guess that's true, Blue Batster. All I got was a thank you. I mean, honestly, personally, I kind of like that. It's not, I don't particularly, although, okay, I do like unlockables, but if you're gonna have a game with no unlockables for pretty much the entire thing, then don't lock something good behind, like, a really long task, you know? I feel Frankie, I really love him. Really enjoying playing with him. I thought I'd just be using Wiggler, like, constantly whenever I pick this game up again, but, you know. I'm probably going to be juggling between, Funky, Wiggler, Peachette, and, various Misuits. Well, so this track is really beautiful, like... They did not miss with this, with the visuals here. Also, someone told me that's not off-road. It's not. That's not true. It is off-road. It's just light off-road. I'm very pleasantly surprised with Ice World, to be honest. I didn't think I'd like it, but I actually really like it. They did a good job. I gotta learn the strat that with the half pipe that gets you on the top route every time, but at least from back coming down here I can get some coins. If we could turn off coins on the main road, that would be like the biggest thing for me. I don't know. I don't hate the coin mechanic, but I do prefer like not having it, you know. But not having it in item boxes is at least something, a deal I will take. I'm surprised you don't bonk that. I wonder if on higher speed combos you do bonk that. Oh my god, that banana. I did see it, but I didn't process it in time. I didn't process what it was in time because like the water reflection and stuff. I'll take second. That was great. Right, SNES Battle Castle 3 next. That animation is bizarre. I don't know if I even hate Rosalina's Ice World as much as I think. I just remember not really liking it in 7 as a kid. And in Wii, I'm not a huge fan of it. When I used to play CTGP, I was never huge on it there. When I play Midnight, although I think Squire did an amazing job remaking it, I'm still not a huge fan of playing it, just because Ice World. But in this game, I actually kind of like it. Misclick, no worries. Hopefully we don't get it again, but we'll see. Genuine mistake, all good. People thought Rose's Ice looked rushed? Oh, interesting. I didn't think that at all. They should add Nabbit and make him invincible. Make it... They should, next Mario Kart game, make it like Mario Wonder and use Mario Review Deluxe. Oh, you want assist? You want smart steering? Oh, you want auto accelerate? Well, you also have to play with Nabbit, who doesn't take damage or knockback. He's just in a boo permanently. Ah! Oh, you can go around that, nice. I don't believe you can until it, so that's cool. I absolutely adore this track so much. It's so good. Maybe Wave 6 is the best wave, honestly. There's not really any stinkers. I mean, okay, Daisy Tokyo is a bit of a stinker, in my opinion, but it's not like, you know, it's not as low as some of the lows in this game, you know? It's just like, it's mid. That's fine. Oh, I'm in Lost also, I just didn't notice, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm not paying any attention. Well-deserved 4th place. Oh, I'm like joined. I'm just first. Well, that's not gonna last. I'm pretty bad at Wii Rainbow Road, so assuming we get it. Everyone, pick Wii Rainbow Road. I know you're all excited to play it. And then after, what we'll do is we'll do Frooms, and I'm really sorry to make you do this, but we're gonna be playing base game tracks. Go on, Inkling Boy, I believe in you. Let's go, Inkling Boy. Glad to see all the support for Inkling Boy in chat. I am disappointed that this track has F-Zero physics, but it's a very minor gripe. It doesn't really affect the gameplay for the most part. I know you don't need a mushroom for that, but you know, it's safer to use it. So damn, I just didn't get the coin, huh? I love that they made the half pipe better in this game also. That section, that's like the best that section plays in like any Mario Kart game. They did so good with it. Yeah, I love the visuals as well. They did really good. But there's just no coin on this side? Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Also, yeah, the music is so good. I was listening to it while I was making the thumbnail. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, to be honest. I think bottom path. This might be one of the best tracks in the game, but it's too early to say. It is so good. Oh, hey. I'm enjoying it actually a lot more than the first time I played it on stream. Now I'm a bit less exhausted. I'm able to get into the flow a bit better. Oh, I should have gone for car, honestly. Cool. This game. Yeah, the fact they kept the fire falling thing is really awesome. That was something I just did not expect them to do at all. It really does feel like the DLC had gone from just like a rushed thing they did to like something the team like actually had a lot of passion for. And I got second. I'm really happy about that. Terribly sorry for the bomb. It was a good one. Hop pipe didn't function better. Maybe it's just muscle memory. I don't know. For me, I think it functions way better. Okay. So I'm gonna be doing track ranking now. I'll probably still use Monkey. Actually, I think I'll try Puchet. So let me okay. Yeah, you can join. You can join the next room. Oh yeah, Puchet is meta. Which I predicted. I'm so happy she's meta. Means I can rock up to people's streams with Puchet, like, and actually, like, have a good shot. Well, I have, like, you know, maximize my shot, I should mention. I should say. Okay. So I'm gonna have a notepad doc here so I can write some notes. Let's do... Okay. Mario Kart Stadium. Do you play Lounge? I do not play Lounge. I have played a couple of rounds of comp in K Central, I think it's called. Got a friend, someone I know in person plays comp. So I filled in. I filled in for someone who couldn't make it one time, a couple of times actually. I was trash. I didn't really enjoy the experience, I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's partially because my team just keeps picking tracks that I hate. Piranha Pipeline better be an S tier. Piranha Pipeline is not is not in this game. Long gay, true. If anyone else wants to like do a tier list for this as well, Tier Maker had a feature where like if multiple people make the same tier list like on the same like template, then it can make like an average, which is really cool. So I usually don't do this many tiers, but there's so many tracks. I feel like it'd be nice to have some more nuance. So we'll go S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. I was gonna do top 3 tier, but then I realized when you do the average, it probably won't just have 3 in it. So it wouldn't make sense. Okay, so I'm sorry, I know this will hurt a lot of you, but please vote for Mario Kart Stadium. And up to 8. I know this will suck for a lot of you guys, huh? DLC came out and we're playing Mario Kart. Someone's already not playing Mario Kart Stadium. Who's this person? Who's this? Enemy. Couple of people. Okay. Guy with hair to the side. Guy who looks like default me. Alright, let me get some names here. Guy with hair to the side, Ilan. Guy who looks like a default me is just called player. Probably can't track them. Guys, if you keep not voting for the right tracks, I can block you. And maybe it'll do something, I don't know. And anyone who's not racing, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the track. Mario Kart Stadium, I feel like this is an unpopular opinion. I think people hate this track, but I actually love this track. I'm probably like, honestly, I think it's like A tier. It's like it's like really good, in my opinion. I go from coin tier. Definitely, like, by far the best, like, starter track in any Mario Kart game, in my opinion. And obviously there's a lot of strats you can do as well with the motion gliding and all that, but I'm not particularly interested in learning it, to be honest. I can just zip around the corner like this and that'll do me. I did try to do the shimless cut there. I didn't succeed there. Okay. Bit rude. What? Come on, I was trying to return the favor. Very sad. Well, Peachette is, has her own character slot, she's not an alt. But, if she was to be an alt, I think she should be an alt for Toadette, because she is Toadette with a power-up. Okay. Everyone, please pick Water Park next. So I'm gonna say, I'm putting an A tier for now, and we'll see where it goes from there. Mushroom Gorge is in the game, is what I could. Oh, you mean Mushroom Cup? Oh, you talking about something else. Okay. Alright, and everyone's picking the right tracks. I will remove guy with hair to the side and guy who looks like default me for my tier list, for my hit list. I'm just gonna write very basic notes for now. Good, best starter track ever, great vibes, A tier. And then between GPs, I'm gonna write more detailed notes, I think. Stream's gonna take hours. I'm not gonna be doing every track this stream. Water Park, I think, is another one people hate, and I don't know why I don't hate it. I feel like this track has everything on paper that should make me hate it, but I just don't. I think that one turn, that one giant turn is very satisfying. I appreciate that there's at least one shortcut, even though it's minor. I think there's a lot of variety in like how you play it as well. You know, there's straights and stuff, but the straights are like spiced up in interesting ways. There's short turns, there's long turns. The big trick into the water is fun. The way the spin booster is utilized here is cool. And going, like, deciding if you're gonna go wide for the double is cool. Like, I didn't need to, for example, and I did anyway. Have they updated it? No. You can still only pick 48 tracks. Sadly. It is a pretty badly named track, considering they have Subcoaster branding everywhere. But, okay. Because I'm lost. As usual. Not really any point in saving this, I feel like. Well, that's unfortunate. Should have gone for double bump. Silly on my part. At least I got triple mushroom. My day is saved. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Oh, I got fourth. Well-deserved fourth place. I'm gonna put also Sweet Sweet Canyon next, please. Just go down the list. I think I'm also gonna put Water Park either A or B tier. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier for now, and then maybe I could see myself moving it up. Sweet Sweet Canyon is a track that I don't really like that much. But again, I don't really have reason, so that's like something I'm gonna need to like really try to learn to articulate if I'm gonna do a ranking video. That's one thing I don't like about my old ranking videos on the custom tracks, is that I didn't do a good job of articulating why I didn't like something. Because a lot of the time I just didn't know. But if you're gonna criticize something, you gotta give reasons, in my opinion. So it mattered a bit less with a paid product than, you know, fan content, but I feel like the spiral is like an awkward length. It's like it's like 2 super mini turbos long. It's like perfect for 8 Wii U. That shortcut is really fun. My face cam is very bright also. Glad my curtains are doing their job. So the vibes were off. Like, it's fun going inside here, and it's fun not using my fire flower when I should. The anti-grav doesn't really do anything for me here. It's just kind of, oh, floating platforms in the sky for some reason. Like, I feel like this section would be more fun if it was just flat, and it was like more like this, you know? Like off-road on the side, and like there's more banks and stuff. I feel like that would be a lot more fun. But honestly, I don't. There's one of those tracks where I don't see myself really picking it, but like, I do like it a lot. I think it's good. Hey, buddy! It's worth a try. I think I'm gonna shift Water Park up to B and put A and put Sweet Sweet in B. Alright, see you, Mystery. Alright, Thwomp Ruins. Now in my head, this is an S tier, but we'll see. Let me write some notes. Sweet, Sweet Cannon. Also, after this, when we go on to the next cup, if you guys can pick Mario Circuit, I think, I want to go into Flower Cup next rather than Shell Cup, if possible. Okay, so I'm just making some notes. Thwomp Ruins. Off the top of my head, this is an EDS tier, but like, I guess I need to try and think about why. I think the turns are very satisfying. For one, there's definitely some useless routes and stuff, but I mean, I don't really care. I'm not taking them. If they remove the useless routes, is that going to change how I play the track? Nope. This anti-grav section is really good. It's very small, but it's it's actually a very satisfying way of like weaving around the thwomps. Just the use of anti-gravity in general on this track is very good. And it feels like, you know, it feels like a place. Like Thwomp Ruins feels like a place, and it feels like the structures are designed that way, and they're just, we're using anti-grav to get through them, rather than like, here's some random ass floating platforms. Like, you know, it didn't feel like Sonic Frontiers, which is a game I love. The ending cut is also really fun. It's narrow, it's shroomless. There's risk. You can definitely mess it up by going off at a weird angle. The ending glider section is really fun, how you can do these little tricks. This shortcut is awesome. Everything about this track is so satisfying. The way like the glider opens up in the middle, because like the boulder breaks it open, is awesome. The way I didn't get that double box is really cool. Kind of shocking this is a mushroom cup track, which I guess it's simplistic in a lot of ways, so it makes sense, but it feels super advanced. There's a lot more going on this track than a lot of others, I feel like. Okay, I'll write that down. Easy S tier. No doubt. I'd love to hear some other thoughts though. Mario Circuit next, please. I'm just gonna write some notes. Yep. Now Mario Circuit, in my head, is like a D tier. But I wanna, you know. We will see. It did a great use of anti-gravity, that's true. Alright, my favorite Smash Bros. Stage. One plus about this track is the coins are very easy to get, which is good because I always suck at getting the coins, and that is 100% a skill issue. But it does factor into my opinion. If I'm enjoying it more because of skill issue, then that's just how it is. I will also say Ultra Mini Turbos make the track very satisfying compared to on the Wii U, where the track genuinely just was awful. The ending glider ramp is also pretty fun. I absolutely love just trying to go as tight as I can on these long ass turns. It's very satisfying. But then I remember, oh, I gotta actually interact with the racers. So I can't just I can't just take the turns inside the whole time. I gotta like, actually get coins and items. And as soon as I stop doing those things, like, well, that's all my enjoyment gone. The shortcuts are also really unsatisfying. Like, I don't know, I wish you could just do it with one mushroom. Like, I wish there was some options for shortcuts that just used one mushroom. That aren't, like, hop out early. Or, you know, awkwardly hop through the grass. Get out of here. But I don't know, actually, like, talking about it and listing out the strengths and weaknesses, and, like, I get whenever this course pops up online, it's like, ugh. But I get actually thinking critically about it and being like, okay, well, let's actually think about the positives. There's more positives than I thought. So honestly, I might put it in C tier instead of D tier, and we'll see. We'll see. I might end up moving it back down when we get to like other tracks that are in C tier, and I'm like, okay. But at least for now, I'm gonna put it in C tier. I'm gonna write in my notes that I don't hate it as much as I thought it. Toad Harbor, let's go. Making lots of notes so I can more easily write a script later on. Toad Harbor straight to Aether, yeah. I love Toad Harbor. And you can do this. Theoretically. That's the top route that theoretically kind of useless, but I always take it because it's fun. I don't know. It's not slower by a massive amount, I don't think. It's a bit like, you know, it's safer. I gotta have faster reaction time. Get out. Get out, part 2. Get out, part 3. This section is so fun, where you just try and squeeze in between the trams, and there's a tiny little space that you can go in, and it just works so well. I like this section a lot too. You've got like just so millions of different routes, and like none of them are like significantly slow. Like there's obviously a best route, you know, but like if you're just playing casually, like there's no like auto lose routes, you know, and there's no auto win routes. The shortcut is kind of awkward, I'm gonna be honest with you. Thankfully, my opinion, my ranking is not based entirely on objective track design, but just how much I like it. So that weird awkward shortcut doesn't matter to me at all. So I should write it down in my notes. Thanks for the coins. I think the fact that the trams drag item boxes is fun. Add some risk to it. Fair. I was just standing right in the path. Ouch. Mario Kart, we is the only one who get Mario Kart in, right guys? I can't complain, I literally have custom icon home. I turned off the coin, what do I expect? I like that there's lots of opportunity to get coins, like because there's so many different routes, there's so many ways to get coins. That was very rude also, I was gonna use those. Lots of routes, almost all useful. Part where you squeeze between trams is epic. Coins are accessible. Shortcut is a bit jank, but I don't really care. Easy as. Okay. Okay. Twisted Mansion next. But yeah, I don't like it more than Thornburns, but I do like it a lot. Easy as. Oh yeah, it's got exploration as well. I'm gonna write that down. Twitter mentioned my favorite track. Ooh. That's an opinion I haven't heard. I always disliked this track. But, let's see. Like, on paper, the opening is cool, like, the theming is cool. You know, go through an underwater dungeon with a bunch of 90-degree turns. I love 90-degree turns. Like, I love, like, SNES BC3, for example. So I just gotta pinpoint why it is when I play this track, I'm just like... I don't know what it is. I need to figure it out so I can actually explain it if I can do a ranking video. I feel like the anti-grav fits. Everything fits. Like, there's little things that are weird, I guess, but they aren't why I don't like it, you know? So yeah, if there's anyone here who is a Twisted Mansion hater, please let me know your reasoning. Or if you're a Twisted Mansion enjoyer, let me know your reasoning. Or maybe it will help me with my wording. I guess it's kind of narrow. Maybe that's it. The way the tones flow together is fine. There's nothing wrong. I don't know. Like, just not liking it is fine. It's an opinion you can have, but if I'm gonna make a video, I gotta... Like, I guess I can say that, like, I can say about things that don't add anything for me, like those statues at the end don't add anything for me. Just like the water part feels out of place. That's fair. Playing it safe. Okay, and alright. Twisted Mansion. Not sure why I dislike it, but here's some ideas from the chat. Water part is weird and unfitting. Track plays it safe. For now, I'm just gonna put it in D tier. I don't know. And I'm bringing Mario Circuit down with it. In my head, I cannot justify... Okay, I can't justify putting Twisted Mansion above Mario Circuit. But also, like, Twisted Mansion is not a C tier track for me. So I'm moving them both down. Yeah, I'm not huge on the music either. Good music can bring a bad track up. This doesn't have that. IMO. Booze and statues don't really add anything. Probs D. Should I go forward with my favorite track as a kid, and then I just massively fell off it liking it, and I don't really know why. When it came out, like, I saw it at, like, Koopa Cape 2. And Koopa Cape was my favorite Mario Kart Wii track when I was a kid. I still like it, but it's not my favorite anymore. And yeah, I kind of saw this as, like, Koopa Cape 2. There's lots of stuff I like about it. Like, this waterfall section is, like, honestly really cool. How, like, if you mess up the boot panels, like, you're jumping out of it. It's kind of like quicksand almost. And then obviously there's the shortcut here. If I played competitive more often, then I think my opinion of the track would be very different. Like, I'm terrible at the Streamless cut. I tried learning it for so long, and I'm really struggling. Although I later found out that the way I was trying to learn it is apparently way harder than what everyone else does, so that probably makes sense as to why I was doing very good. But I don't play competitive. I don't have to worry about the Streamless cut. I play with 7K VR players online. I don't need to worry about that stuff. This top section is really fun. I don't know if it's faster, but it's I love going up there. I love like being able to like explore places with a glider. Actually glide. Actually have like make the glider have a purpose. Rather than just being a glorified cannon. In my head... See, this is the thing. In my head, I'm playing this, I'm like, B tier. But how can I justify putting this below Water Park? I can't. I like this more than Water Park. I guess I'm just moving. I'm gonna bring Water Park down. Bring it back down again. I put it up in A, and now I'm taking it back down. I'm gonna do... Honestly, looking at side by side with Mario Kart Stadium... Nah, dude, I like it more than Mario Kart Stadium. I think... We don't want to do shuffling. We'll shuffle it around based on how I feel compared to the other tracks. Okay, I'm gonna write a bunch of notes before I open the next room. I am gonna restart so different people can get in if they wish. But before I reopen, actually I can reopen the room and then write notes. But yeah, stock up next. There's different characters. I like Carmack as well. Okay, alright. Oh, I gotta actually show the idea, that would help. Okay. I'm also gonna save this in case my computer blue screens or something. Dolphin Shoals kind of mid. In my head, Dolphin Shoals is like one of the worst tracks in the game, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I just have a way more negative opinion of a lot of the track than I need to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we have one slot. I don't know if I'm even going to use the unbeatable tier, but I thought I'd include it for anyone who wants to use it. I think I'm going to get started. So for anyone who's just joining, basically we're just turning off the coins. I don't inherently dislike water tracks. I just think, I don't know. Dolphin Shoals feels very janky and weird to me. Yeah, if everyone can pick Sunshine Airport as we make our way through the Star Cup track, that would be amazing. That's Sunshine Airport and Star Cup. I know, I don't want to be playing base game tracks either, necessarily, but... Google died, don't know what track we were picking. Oh, well, I guess we got lucky, yeah. In my head, Sunshine Airport right now is like either high A or low S. An airport feels unfinished. They abandoned the airplane halfway through. That's true. It does feel kind of wacky in a lot of ways. I think they definitely could have done a better airport track. But for me, what is here is really fun. Got a little bit of a Toad Factory callback as well at the start and end, which is nice. Driving up onto the wing of the plane and then off it again, it feels really good. But the lower section kind of feels jank. But just don't go there, dummy. I like this part because you can just... It's like the good part of Wii U Mario Circuit. How fun it is to take it inside, but it doesn't go on for like the entire track. It's just like a nice part, you know? It's like in Mario Maker, you know? The mid-air shell jump levels. I was just like, okay, I need to grind this out. I can beat one mid-air shell jump. Let's go. That was really satisfying. I had a blast getting that one mid-air shell jump. 20 in a row? Even if I was good at this, I don't know if this would be something I'd enjoy doing. But look at this. This is the length of one Ultra Mini Turbo. It's perfect. It's the perfect length for the turn. And I need to sneeze. All of the turns just flow really nicely into each other, which is obviously the most important thing. I can definitely see why people don't like it, though. I think in my video I'm going to be talking very little about like the vibes and the theming. Because even though that stuff does matter to me, it usually doesn't affect like how much I enjoy playing it as much, I guess. Should I control the glider longer? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Turns flow, great, good theming. Anti-grav is weird, but good. One ultra MT long. It's like MC if it didn't go on for centuries. A nice Toad's Factory callback. Also, if we can pick Dolphin Shoals, that'd be epic. Okay. For me, I think I'm gonna put it here. Maybe? No. The floating ramp is weird. Thematically, it doesn't really work. But gameplay-wise, it does, and that's what matters to me at the end of the day. I like to, like, point out positives with visuals when I can't think of anything else to compliment on. The Dolphin Shoals is one. Isn't it faster to not go off the ramps, or am I crazy? Because it's more fun to go off the ramps. This section is awesome. But I feel like the easiest way is to just go straight and not go exploring, and that's also the fastest way, I think. The eel section is like really cool as well. This section wishes it could be Sunshine Airport. And then we have this weird turn. If people want to rag on the tour track for having sudden sharp turns, or what's this one? Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there's a top route? Do you guys even know there's a top route up there? Also, if you fall off the eel, it's just kind of miserable. Just slowly tracking along the bottom, all sad. Honestly, I would have rathered if it was just like the eel was like an ending thing, you know? And if you fall off, you're done. You're donezo. That would be sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go around. Actually, I want these coins I'm going through. I'm going to this top route. I genuinely didn't know it was here. Ooh! Again, I don't hate this track as much as I thought I did on paper. Every time I played the track usually, I'm just like, oh. But I don't know. For me, it's just, you know, that it didn't necessarily have a lot of sins. It's just I don't like how the turns flow together. For the most part, like, compared to other tracks. If we bust up the tier list, like, I would be... This is like... I'd be comfortable putting this in C tier. Music is great, though. Okay, lecture. Can I join the lobby? I'm not sure if you can join mid-session. You might be able to, if you use the room code. But you might have to just wait until the GP is over and join the next one. If you call this Electrodome, I will punch you in the face. This track is god tier in Mario Kart Midnight. But I've never really been a fan of it in this game. But I don't know, I feel like I feel like in my head, I've just kind of like, you know, okay, I know I don't like a track very much, and then over time, from not playing the game, my memories with them have just gotten worse and worse. And now I'm like actually playing them and thinking them critically, and I'm like, oh, this is actually not that bad. This part is cool as hell. I don't know, like, thematically, it's incredible. gameplay-wise, I mean, sure. Let's do counting with Miro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 10 seconds straight, dude. I don't know. I wish you could like let us cross over on the path like on Rainbow Road or something, make it a bit more interesting. At least you can do that. That's fun. And then the way like the ramp lead into the last turn and the shortcut, it just doesn't. It feels kind of tacked on. It doesn't feel natural to me. Didn't flow that well. But that's a minor thing. But minor nitpicks are important when it comes to a personal ranking video. You don't have to be objective in a personal ranking video. It's great. You can be as nitpicky as you want for no reason. That was actually kind of a cool interaction. And there is a cool strat on 200, but that's 200. I'm basing this only on 150. I'm gonna put it maybe C above Dolphin Shoals. Also, Mount Wario next. It's really good. Like it's beautiful. I just don't like driving it. I like looking at it. But I feel pretty comfortable putting it there. Yeah, Mount Wario. Now, my hot take is that I don't really find this to be an S tier track, but it's probably A. I need to, like, properly think about it, though. Because I've never really properly thought about it. I'm just like, yeah, I like this one. But I'd rather play something else. What this track tries to do and like goes for is fantastic. Like I love how ambitious it is. I love how the music like changes like to really like fit the part of the track you're on, and not just like changing instrumentation like another track, but like actually like full on like the arrangement just changes. Like the composition changes. This ice section is surprisingly fun, but the outside routes are like not only way slower, but they're also just harder to take. This cave section though, I don't know. I don't really enjoy it that much. You either awkwardly go along that weird turn section and go on the glider, which I don't know. It's cool thematically, but I don't know, I'm not having that much fun. Or you just go down on the bottom on the stream, I don't know. The Wario Dam is great. This is like an interesting way of doing it straight. And then the tree section, I don't know, it's kind of... I feel like this is something I would usually like. And you know what? Maybe if this was in Mario Kart Wii or a game with physics, I'd like more. Maybe I'd like the tree section a bit more. But I don't like hitting a tree and then getting bounced 90 degrees. The solution is, of course, to just not hit any trees, and then you won't have that problem. The ending, like the entirety of Section 3 also is just kind of mid to me. I'm like, okay, another straight for collection. If I jump, sometimes I lift off and fly for no reason, even though it's anti-grav and they could have made me stick, but they just didn't. The music is what makes this hype, I think. The music is what makes this ending hype, not the track design. But it is still really good. I think I'm gonna put it in A. I think I'm probably gonna put it like top of A. Please go to Special Cup, Cloud Cruise next, by the way. Sorry, I'm just making as many notes as I can. Okay. Shout out to Link, exactly. Cloud Up Cruise is a track that I like, but it feels kind of jank. That's kind of how I feel about it. The whole Thundercloud section is just kind of eh. Boost panel spam, very minimal turning. I like that the lightning strikes up and you have to go between them. Like, it's a fun idea. Novel idea. Ouch. I also love the ending shortcut. So it's actually kind of tricky. Like, it's not free. I mean, it is probably if you're better at the game, but like, for me, it's not free. But it's really satisfying when you get it, because you get 2 tricks out of it. Like, you drift into it, and then you get 2 tricks, and it feels really good to get it right. But you can get, like, bumped around. I'm glad the leaves aren't bouncy, like in some Sky tracks. I would say if the entire track was like the White Cloud area and the airship with the tight turns, I actually kind of like the bumpiness to it. The bounce pads. This would be EDS tier. But the Thundercloud section just brings it down, in my opinion. It's like a de-escalation. The music picks up, and then the track is like, yo, you want to go in a straight line with a spiral that's like slightly not enough of a spiral to drift around? And I say no, and I'm like, well, too bad. But I'm talking about it maybe with an over-exaggerated tone, because it's still like an A tier track. Just kind of like, you know, you gotta justify why it's not S tier by talking about the negatives. Look at that! That was so good! And they give you a little coin at the end. Bye. I did not need to hit them. That was so unnecessary of me. Outdoor section. Awesome. Love the bumpy, tight turns, bounce pads, airship with tight corners, ending cut is bliss, drift into it, 2 tricks, satisfying AF, Thundercloud section is just kinda mid and a bit dull. Brings track down. Still A though. Okay. Bone Dry Dunes next. I'm gonna say probably A tier for Cloud Top Cruise. I think I'd put it maybe below Mario Kart Stadium. It's definitely grander than Mario Kart Stadium, but it's just, I don't know. The highs are higher than Mario Kart Stadium, the lows are lower than Mario Kart Stadium. It's one of them. Now, Bone Dry Dunes, banger in Mario Kart Midnight, of course, but... I like this track. In my head, this is S tier. But I need to see if I can justify it. I love twisty tracks, because when you're using a high mini turbo build, it's just every time you go around the corner, you get to feel the rumble in your controller, and it feels so good. It's so satisfying. The more you build up mini turbos, the more satisfying it gets. And I like that this is tricky, and like you basically, like brake drifting, at least for me, like is pretty much a requirement to do well. Like obviously it's not actually a requirement, but for me, like brake drifting around the turns that I'm struggling with, and then streaming through patches of off-road, it feels so good. It's a bit of a shame that really only the anti-grav part had any purpose to exist, and the other section just kind of sucks. Like, there's not really any reason to take the other path. There might be. I mean, someone who plays comp could probably tell me a reason. But at least for me, like, playing casually, I'm just gonna go this way every time. It's easier. It's faster. I don't know. Are there more coins the other way, maybe? I also like the top section. I don't remember how you get there most easily. Is it easier to reach the top section if you go the other way, maybe? Or maybe, like, I don't think you're meant to bounce off the sound dune like you do in Midnight. I think that is just a Midnight thing. That's the really useless ramp cut here. That didn't bring it down for me, it's just kind of like, okay. If Nintendo removed the ramp, bring the track back in another game, I wouldn't be too upset about it. I'm gonna see if I can get the build to take the top route. Yes. Probably wasn't worth it. I probably would have done better if I just used it and then used the mushrooms in the cut. Sand is how you do it? Oh, cool. Yeah, I know. This is no-brainer for me. This is no-brainer S tier. This is probably, like... I don't know if I'd put it above Thorn Ruins, but I'd put it, like, here. So satisfying to drive. It flows so well. Bone Dry Dunes. Extremely satisfying. MT galore. Ending section is neat. Love the top route and ending cut. Prob's best desert track ever made. Will write more when I have time. Kinda has pointless routes, but I don't really care. Easy as. Okay. Bowser's Castle. I'm trying my best to write these notes between races as best I can. Okay. Bowser's Castle. This track in my head is kind of mid. So let's see. I think maybe it's mid compared to other Bowser's Castles, but I guess I actually thinking about it in its own right is something I haven't really done. The music is great. This ending section also has given me so many good moments in races. I forgot about the laser. I actually really like the lasers. The way they make you cut this inside. I always felt, I'm going to see if it's skill issue, but I always felt this section was kind of like enemy spammy. Spamming hazards around. I think it was skill issue, to be honest. I do like that, like, you decide which way to go based on, like, where you think Baz's hands are gonna be. Like, Baz's punches. I wish it was actually a bit more punishing. I wish you couldn't go around his hand. I just wish it straight up destroyed you if you got it wrong. Like, if I was doing a ranking every Baz's castle video, this would probably be, like, pretty low. But in a ranking every Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track video, I don't know. I think when I play this, I'm always, like, thinking about how mid it is compared to other Bowser castles. But in its own right, it's actually really good. It's easy to forget that sometimes. Well, I'd say there's probably at least a B or an A. I like the outdoor section way more than the Mario Kart 7 one. And it flows better than I remember too. I'll write that down. Flows better than I remember. Outdoor part works better than 7. Kinda weak compared to other DCs, but as done thing, it sounds great. As a statue, could really add a lot if you couldn't just go around the punches. Also, if you can pick Rainbow Road next, that'd be sick. Shout out to Lasers. Okay, I'm thinking... I don't know, putting it alongside these though? I don't know, I think it's high B. It's either high B or low A. This is another one of those, you know, it's just like, again, like compared to other Rainbow Roads, it's kind of meh. Based on pure vibes, I don't think it's the worst in the game. But as a Rainbow Road, it is, like, disappointing. As a track in its own right, though, is fine, I guess. I like this little path switch that I failed. I should actually get some coins, that would help. I love how brutal this turn is for no reason. The space station part just kind of feels jank though. Like, I like it conceptually, but I don't... The problem is you can't drift and trick at the same time, and it feels like it's... It feels like it's built to drift and trick at the same time, like in Mario Kart Wii. But you just can't. Like, they have ramps on a turn that goes around a turn, but if you drift, you can't trick off of it. You have to let go of your drift to trick, and then you just go flying away. I'm getting destroyed out here. And I feel like I have good races on this, but, you know. It is also kind of like, damn. I wish I was playing something else right now. I think it does have F-Zero physics. It's in like the glider section, weirdly enough. Because if you, or maybe it's just how the anti-gravity is lined up. You can do wacky stuff in that part. Okay, let me write down some notes here. I have the energy to keep going, so I'd like if we can go Mario Kart 8 track order here and go down to the retros next. So like do Shell Cup. I'm gonna make a new room just in case like different people want to join. As I write down my Rainbow Road notes. Let me pull in.
Here we go.
That's the room ID. Fine as its own thing. Space station part sucks. Again, not because it's a Rainbow Road thing, but just in general, it plays bad. Ramps on turns, but you can't drift and trick at the same time. So why is this designed for 8? Question mark. Clear path section. It's kind of fun. I have a lot of notes on this one. I'm writing bullet points for the record. I'm not writing a script right now. I just have a lot of bullet points to write. You should use the Moo suit. You're right. I should use the Moo suit. Hold on. Look at that. Let me look at my tier list here. I think. No. I think low B tier is where I'm putting this. Like below Sweet Tooth Canyon. It's like definitely a tier above like Electrodrome for me, but like yeah, I think like low B tier. Okay. Is everyone in that wants to be in, or do you want me to? Is anyone who wants me to wait for them? We're gonna do Shell and Banana right now. Sure, I'll join. All right. On second thoughts, okay. Moo Gang. I was gunning for Moo suit, but then I didn't even think about Wiggler suit. I forgot about Wiggler suit. Wiggler's already in the game, but Moo suit? Very happy about Moo suit. I didn't think I'd really use the Mii suits, because I don't really like any of the base game ones, but I like a lot of the tour Mii suits a lot. What's the ID? Oh, crap. That's probably why no one's joining. Oops. Sorry. I like that it's off by default, but oops. Yeah, I think now we're gonna get to some of the real stinkers. Some of like the base game retros are just real stinkers. Okay, is everyone in that wants to be? I don't mind waiting a little longer. Hey, Ginger Fox. We'll do retros first, so start with Shell Cup. Okay, no one's objecting to me starting, so I'm just gonna do it. For anyone just tuning in, we're basically doing normal 150cc, except I'm turning off the coins. Because I personally hate coins. And if I can never play with coins again, I'll take that opportunity. And please vote for what I ask, so this can all go smoothly. Starting with Wee Moo Moo Meadows. That is not Wee Moo Moo Meadows. Who is that? Person with very yellow hair. Thank God. Person with very yellow hair. Who is it? Ginger Fox, please vote for the right tracks. Otherwise I'm gonna block you on my Nintendo Switch. Yeah. I think it's very pretty. I like how this flows a lot. I don't particularly enjoy taking the glider ramp. I don't know if it's faster too. That doesn't matter, since I can just not take it. That's the great thing about having options. If you don't like a route, you can just not go there. I am getting destroyed out here, but yeah. Oh, I forgot, if you do go for the windmill of the glider though, you can like glide into like the side of the windmill to get the coins. That's kind of cool. I think there's just another one of those tracks that just really works well in this with 8 physics. And one nice change that I like from Wii is being able to trick off the molehills actually really does improve it a lot. Tricking off molehills improves the track. Very satisfying overall. I don't care for the glider really, but I can just ignore it. Just a reminder, everyone, please vote for the correct track. Please vote for GBA Mario Circuit. Okay, this guy is not. I don't know if I can boot him. Hold on, I'm just gonna. Hold on. With something you can like block people. How do I do this? Trending with a friend, user setting, add friends. I think there's a way you can just block people. Hopefully that doesn't DC the room. If it takes too long, it definitely will. Track starting. Alright. Yeah, I'll block them. I don't know if that will kick him out of here, but maybe it'll stop them joining in the future. Where's Elgato? There it is. GBA Mario Circuit. I mean, this is just easy S tier for me. People are gonna be mad at me for it probably, but I adore this track. It just flows so well. Every turn just goes so well into the next. Like the glider shortcut is great. The Shuma's hop at the end is great. The little extra route with the extra item box and the speed boost is great. I don't think I have any complaints about this track. I think I might like it more than Swamp Ruins. Honestly. Which, I don't know, it feels weird, because, like, as a circuit track, I feel like I'm not inclined to vote it over Swamp Ruins, because it's a circuit track, right? You see a circuit track, you don't pick that over the other ones, but I don't know, actually, like, thinking about it, I think I do like it more. The way you just chain mushrooms together at the end, it's so good! Okay, GBA, Mario Circuit. Everything flows amazing. Glider cut is epic. Tire hop is epic. Anti-grav is implemented well. No complaints. Except music. Okay. Please pick Cheep Cheep Beach next, guys. Thank you. Oh, someone else has joined? Not guys, you got it. For this to work, for us to be able to play with viewers today, you guys need to pick the right tracks. If you guys don't pick the right tracks, I can't play with viewers. I'll have to do it offline. Black, messy hair guy with glasses. Q, X, Y, I, and Del. If you guys don't pick the right tracks, I'm gonna block you. So yeah. I don't know if it does anything, but you don't want it. Was it the track sucked? It's very open, which is cool on paper, but I didn't like. It's not open because there's loads of routes. It's just open because it's open. I guess I don't know. This ending section is kind of satisfying, I guess, a little bit. But the jungle never really felt like it fits to me. It always felt more like, okay, we designed the track and it didn't seem to connect up, so we gotta quickly add another section right here. It didn't really have anything to do with the track. Didn't build on anything you've learned. It's just kind of there. Well, I guess it's fine. Like, it's not outrageously bad, but it is also, like... For me, it's hard to think of positive. Let me write down some notes real quick. And anyone who's just joined the stream, please, the stream idea only works if you guys pick the right tracks. So please go to Base Game Shell Cup and pick Toad's Turnpike. You might not like it, I certainly don't, but we gotta do it. Okay. Where's my tier list jump scare? There it is. Oh, I haven't been marking these down at all. Hold on. Okay, that guy's not listening. I did block them, so maybe they won't be able to join back in the next GP, but... Yeah, I blocked the orange hair guy, but I think it won't take effect until next GP, sadly. Okay, we're gonna have to do all of these in batch, I think. Like, for now, at the very least, Cheap Cheap Beach, E tier. And Mario Circuit, S tier. I'll have to think more about Moon Meadows. We'll do Moon Meadows and Toad's Turnpike at the same time. Okay. So I'm not a huge fan of car tracks, just in general. I don't really know why. I guess the idea is just not that interesting to me. Driving alongside real cars. I like that they did something to spruce it up, like the surfboard and glider cars, but just kind of dull. The turns are very, very like if I they're slightly not sharp enough for me to like hold a drift around. The track's very wide. It feels like, okay, I think the reason I don't like it is because there's less focus on the player interaction, and racing the other players just kind of feels like everyone's navigating the cars. And like you have these like sections around the outside that are just so much slower. Like, it's not that the cars don't add anything, like I'm clearly hitting them. But they aren't an engaging threat. They're just a threat that I hit a lot. I'm not feeling engaged. I hit them because I'm zoned out. Make them like twice the speed, and then we'll talk. And even then, the layout is just boring. It's a figure eight, but at least DS figure eight circuit is a bit narrower. Has some off-road cuts, however minimal they may be. That's probably like, that's probably A. Maybe S, honestly. I'll put an S. Okay. Next up, Dry Dry Desert. If that guy's track gets picked, I guess we can analyze it early, but I kind of want to go in order. So actually, I didn't hate this track before because of bagging. Which I guess is the reason why people probably don't like it normally. But for me, like, the tracks are kind of meh, but blading through the off-road is so much fun. Bagging on this track is so much fun, way more fun than playing it properly. And now, that's at least harder. You know, you can still be in last and get a good item, that's not impossible, but... Like, this section is definitely better than the original on GCN. But it's still, like, I don't know. They definitely learned that lesson with the water jets when they did, like, New York Minute and stuff. Way better than that track. I also missed the tornado. The tornado was great. No, I think if you were forced to go in the sinkhole, that would, like, improve it a lot, I feel like. You can just kind of ignore it, and I think you want to ignore it as well. If you could just... If you have to, at the very least, like, go around the outside, like, the outside, but, like, still be in the sinkhole, that could be so cool. Also, I zoned out that entire race. Okay, please pick Donut Plains 3 next. I think Dry Dry Desert is probably like D tier. Probably like high D tier. How can I join? I'm not sure if you can join mid-room. But there should be a room code. I don't know if I have to re-enable it every time. Orange hair does have good taste, that's true. I'd have to think more about Dry Dry Desert after the... Actually, I'm gonna take it out of my tier list and put it back. and think about it more. Snares, Donut, Plains 3. I made a typo in my notes. Do I have time to fix it? Yes. Donut Plains! Okay, so the music in this game, in this track, I'm not a huge fan of, TBH. But driving it is actually fun. I always forget. I would, like, every time the track gets picked, I'm like, ugh. But then I play it, I'm like, oh, that's actually alright. I'm having a good time. I like the molehills. I like getting mushrooms at the end and like blading through these 2 off-road cuts. I think the way the water section was used is really nice. The fact you can hop down into it is cool. I think one thing that's very satisfying about this track is being able to do this, and then you launch up out of the water, you jump over the off-road. It feels so fun. Flows fantastically. I think if it had more interesting music, that would honestly elevate it, because, you know, I like listening to the music. Good music can elevate a track. And bad music can bring it down. That's how I feel about World 4 in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I absolutely despise the Dead music in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I just don't think it sounds good, personally. And that brings down the world for me, because there's a lot of good levels in that world, but I'm just like, oh, well, I have to hear the music, so. Thank you, Bullet Bill, for slowing down on the line. I didn't want to get 4th anyway. Okay. I'm thinking maybe B tier for this. I'm thinking B. I'm thinking low B. Like maybe high B, honestly. Ah, it's actually high B. Put it high B. Also, Royal Raceway next. Oh my god, golden hair is gone. Goodbye, golden hair. N64 Royal Raceway. Yeah, reminded the Mario Kart Midnight version was better because we have the castle. Why do people like this track? Oh, I love this track. I think it's just another one of those tracks that flows really well. I think one of the I should probably take the tier list off. There we go. I think one thing about it is like the way everything is banked just slightly just makes everything so satisfying, at least to me. Like if you want to go off this ramp, you don't just get to shroom and go off a ramp. You get to shroom and go off a bank turn, like a mini ramp onto the ramp. It's great. This straight isn't too long. It's like actually kind of a bearable length, and then the boost panel speeded up at the end. It's obviously beautiful as well. The little slalomy part at the end is really good, and if you have shrooms, like, you just blaze through the center of it, knocking everyone down, great. There's just lots of off-road patches everywhere, which makes it really fun to just, like, blaze through with good items. Doing that shroomless is actually pretty easy as well. Bye. The glider could be more fun. I wish the hot air balloons were like in the way, but it's a pretty short section at least. Add some risk. Add a prolonged period over a pit. Add some risk to it, you know. This tune's actually kind of tough as well. Sometimes I have to break drift there, and I like that. That was dumb of me. I just completely threw that away because I wanted to go for the shortcut that I'm bad at. Very curious to see Blue Bastard's review. I'm glancing down, I see they're running a lot. I'm very curious about it. Half-Life is what I hate about it, badly and unsatisfying. Fair enough. Flow's great. Shroomless. Ramp cut is awesome. Banked turns everywhere. Feels satisfying to drive. Straight is more of a break than boring. Same with glider. Ending turns with a speed item equals bliss. Okay, DK Dringle next. It's like, it's an S tier for me. I'd say I'd probably put it like here. Why are we only 7? Why are we only 7? Did I miss one? We're not only 7, that's why. Yeah, I'd trash on 8 Deluxe a lot, but that's a lot of S tiers so far, I gotta say. And this might be another one. I think I'm gonna knock Moo Moo Meadow down to A though. It's nowhere near as good as these tracks. I love that turn so much. Little gap that you have to drift through. I love these little branches that you can check off of. I'm not very good at super bounces, but when I can get them, it's very satisfying. Obviously, I wish the shortcut in Midnight was here, but maybe in the future Nintendo will have it. Not into this game, I just mean in another game, but... Music slaps too. I love just drifting onto that. It looks like an off-road car, but it isn't. Just go up there, and you chain the trick on this, then you go into here. Big ol' U-turn. Into a trick. Into a glider. Beautiful. Flow's great. Basically, everything after glider is bliss. Ending, turn, jump, root thingy. Awesome. Flower super bounce. We love. Lots of fun low jumps. Temple U-turn, heart eye emoji. Okay. Before I open the next room, I'm going to, actually, we'll just leave it open. We'll leave this room open. I need to to put these down. So first of all, DK Jungle is like S tier. Okay, actually, first of all, Moon Meadows is coming down. Honestly, I don't know why I put it so high. It's not better than Mount Wario. Actually, it might be. I know it's blasphemous to say. No, the highs of Mount Wario are good. They're high enough to warrant it, you know. Dry Desert also, I'm not sure where to put it. I'll put it like down here, but like upon further reflection, like I have a lot of good to say about it as well. So I think I'd actually like put it in C tier. Honestly, probably like maybe even above Electrodrome, to be honest. Okay. I think let's do one more at the very least. One more batch of 8. And then maybe later I'll do some more as well. Oh, I didn't put DK Jungle on, hold on. DK Jungle is S tier. I think probably better than Toad Harbor. Probably better than Sunshine Airport. Better than Royal West. I don't know about that, but it's good. Okay, is everyone in that wants to be? Is there anyone, or rather, did anyone object to me starting now? Does anyone want me to wait? Can see the code? It's up. It's up there. This time it actually has been up. Let's do Leaf and Lightning. You're a basement dweller. Thank you, Mike. Would appreciate your insight. You don't shower for a month. I mean, that's just not true. Damn, you got me. Oh, Mike is upset. Don't shower for. Mike is very adamant about this. I'm going back to B-Chat. Yeah, Mike, are you okay? Do you need to talk? Mike, you know what they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna start it. Hobo? That's like... I'm very clearly very clearly not a hobo. I have a setup. I don't think you know what that means. Come on, Mike. I'm gonna time you out, Mike. You can come back once you've thought of a better insult, alright? Come on, Mike. What is bro uttering? He doesn't even know what hobo means. This is like me calling Mike Four Eyes. That's the level we're on, yeah. They're gone? Yeah, I timed them out. Let's book it to the Leaf Cup. And please pick the right tracks. Please. Thank you. Yes, Wario. I think I like this track. I'm pretty sure I like this track. In my head, it's like B or A. I definitely like the changes that they made overall. Because normally DS Wario Stadium just kind of feels like... What if Waluigi Stadium wasn't interesting? Oh, thanks, spam guy. But that's the DS version. Wii U version? Beautiful. I like this section. Flows so much better than the Midnight version. Jumping through the fire rings is very satisfying. This part is so good. I failed it, but it's so good. I like that sometimes it's good to break drift. I always like break drifting. It feels good. These ramps sometimes feel wacky to me, but I like them. Again, tricking into a turn there does feel kind of wonky a little bit, but you know, yeah, it's a nitpick. But you gotta nitpick. It's a ranking video. That's what they're all about. That's what decides 56 from 57 is a little bit of nitpicking, you know? Ouch. I'm not saying a lot, but I am enjoying it. I'm not zoned out. I'm just vibing, you know. I guess some parts feel a little bit slow, like there's a lot of airtime sometimes. Oh, the dressing gown was a gift from my parents, like 10 years ago, and I'm always wearing it. Very cozy. Mostly flows great, except water pot is a bit wacky, sometimes a bit too much airtime. Makes track feel slow. Way better than DS version. Love the anti-grav part and the glider part. Love all the tight turns. Probs A. Okay, Shivet Land. Wario Stadium, I think probably A. Yeah. Probably like here, I'd say. GCN, Shivet Land. Okay. Oh, well, no, I guess we are kind of almost halfway through the game. But yeah, well, I'm still not doing all the tracks today. I was planning on only doing the first 16, but first 32 is fine too. This track is... It sure does exist. This cave part is quite fun. I mean, there's nothing technically wrong with it, I guess. I mean, I don't like the freezy part. The water section is just... I'm pretty sure it's slower. I like going for this glider part, even though it's, like, obviously not good to go for it streamless, but just so I can just so I feel engaged. I think it had potential to be great. Like, the turns are all banked. You could, like, if you could launch off of them and do crazy shortcuts, it could be amazing. We just kind of can't. Music is fine. Like, it flows, like, the track flows fine, it's not particularly jank. I'm just bored. It's not even that fun to take the off-road cuts because of, like, again, the way it's, like, banked. But the way you enter the off-road just feels really janky and weird. But I do like the glider cut. I don't know if it's actually faster, but I like it. Okay, next up, Music Park, or Melody Motorway. Shiverland, honestly... No. No, okay. Let's not be too mean. Melody Motorway, though! We stan, unless you don't. But I like it. What tracks are you annoyed that didn't make that cut? Fun Pump Pipeline and Airship Fortress are my, like, two big ones I'm sad about. Jar Jar Ruined as well, I'm pretty sad about. And Shy Guy Bazaar. And probably others. And RMX Donut Plains 1. This track is awesome. It has lots of fun turns that you can take really tight, but also, like, there's some complications to it. Like, these ramps, they get in the way, but, like, you can take them well. Or they can fuck you up, but, like, they don't feel necessarily jank. It definitely, like, you get skill issued, not janked. The bouncy section is fun. I love how it gets progressively more bouncy as time goes on. The drum cut is actually kind of tricky. You have to take it really tight, or you get launched into the grass. But I like it. It doesn't feel jank or unfair. It just kind of, you know, it's just kind of tricky, which is nice. I wish there was more reason to, like, check off the piano keys, but at least there's, like, reason to, like, check off of the other keys, like, down the line, you know? Like, you get to trick off of these shops and do a little corner cut, and same with these. You're getting owned. That drum shot gets so satisfying to take. Nice. Titans, but they don't feel the same every time, i.e. ignore sharps on piano, but use them on the Xylo and black. Bounty Pie is so damn satisfying. Oh yeah, Yoshi Valley next, please. Drum shortcut is tough but fair. Very, very satisfying also. Bop. Okay. Melody Motorway or Music Park, I'd say is such an easy S tier. Let me put it there for now while I vote for Yoshi Valley. Misclick, it's all good. I understand. It happens. Music Park, I think I'd probably put it above Bone Dry Dunes. Oh, that was close. Above Swamp Ruins? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's there, I think. Okay, Yoshi Valley. Hey Amy, how's it going? Now it's all good, Blue Basta. I really like hearing different takes. Actually, I saw Blue Basta. I saw from Basics video that you love Yoshi Valley. Yeah, so I think ZPL's Yoshi Valley is better. It's probably the best version. I also I kind of like the tracks in Torn has a half pipes, and now I low-key wish it wasn't in this game and came to the booster chord pass so we could have the half pipe version. I think, the alternate route thing on paper is, cool, but, there's always going to be a fastest route, you know? And, I don't ever take the other routes. There is, some purpose to them for coins and stuff. At least on lap 1. And I do like that the fastest route is the hardest route with the narrow bridge. But on the contrary, if you took out all the other routes, which doesn't make a difference because I'm not using them, that wouldn't really impact my enjoyment, you know? I would still probably like this track a lot. And of course, the brutal S-bend at the end, really fun to drift around, but also, you just gain 5 spots here. Well, if you don't do that, you gain 5 spots. Okay, Lightning Cup next. Okay. Okay. DS TikTok clock. Or DS Dick Talk clock, that I just wrote in my notes. Yoshi Valley for me is probably like A tier, I'd say. Probably above Moonman Meadows. Honestly, maybe even above Mount Wario. I'll have to think about that more later. Nah, above Mount Wario seems like a bit of a stretch, actually. TikTok clock. This one's a banger. This was my favorite Mario Kart DS track when I was a kid. So when they brought this back in Mario Kart 8, this was one of my favorite tracks for a long time. The theming is just immaculate. But I've grown older and been playing these tracks for 10 years now, like, the theming has worn off on me a little bit, you know? So I'm so barely ever bringing it up, you know? Because theming is important, but over time, it's just kind of like, well... And that's why I think I'm gonna find myself complaining about the theming in like some of the Booster Cross Pass tracks more. I'm just not as bothered by them. I love the rotating gears here. I love being able to trick off of the hand. That's such a good change. I love being able to trick off of these, that's such a good change. The hand at the end you can kind of use to take a shortcut if you're good enough, which is awesome. It does feel a little awkward because again, no drift tricking. Okay. Oh crap. Piranha Plant, Pipeway, / slide. Oh, I'm getting really hungry. Probably because I haven't eaten anything today. So after this cup, I'm gonna end stream and get something to eat. I'm thinking probably A tier for TikTok clock. So I'm moving you down. I think I'll do it like this. I think that's how I'll do it. I'm not sure. Maybe TikTok clock is above Yoshi Valley. I'm not really sure. I'll have to think about that a bit more at the end. Got a lot of DMs. I just noticed my ping count on Discord go up by like 4. Probably someone responding to one of the cringy messages I sent them last night. Mike might think no one wants to date me, but Mike hadn't seen... Mike hadn't seen the amazing things that I send my friends, alright? Mike didn't know that I once flirted with a girl by telling her she reminded me of a Mario Kart Wii Ultra shortcut, alright? So... Who's Mike? Oh, that was just some troll here called Mike. And he was really funny. Because he just wasn't offending me at all. Mike probably does now. Well, I feel like Mike's probably left. If you are still here though, Mike. Yeah. Microphone, Mike, well, there goes that joke. I was gonna say, Mike, I used you to speak into you to record my audio, but that joke immediately crumbled because I called him microphone. Also, this track is coded. I haven't been talking about it because I'm starting. But... I don't get, like, super hyped to play this one. I don't know why. I'm not sure if I can warrant putting in S for that reason. Because the S tier tracks, I see them and I'm just like, okay, drop everything, pick this, you know? Or the A tier track, they're like, these are really good. I have like no faults. But for some unexplained reason, they just aren't quite that thing. This is really fun. I love this track. I think maybe it's the underwater section that I don't like that much. But I think it's like A tier. I think it's maybe like probably below Yoshi Valley, above TikTok Clock. "3DS, Piranha, Plant, Pipeway." Okay, let me just write some notes. Grumble Volcano next, guys. The ranking is exclusively based on 150, yeah. Very good flow. Very, very difficult turns. Good thing. Underwater part is a bit wacky. No drift tricking in this game. Okay, we Grumble Volcano. I am doing Booster Call Pass as well. Not today, because I need to get something to eat. Well, maybe later today, but yeah. Grumble Volcano, I adore this track on 200cc. I don't even remember the last time I played it on 150 in this game. So, I guess it would have been probably in the team event we did a couple months ago, which I want to do another one for. I'm just busy because they just keep dropping Mario games constantly. Again, if this was a Booster Course Pass track, the Rock Hop would probably still be in. It would be nerfed, but I think it would probably still be in. They'd probably have like a rock that like some sort of platform in the lava that's like cuts off less. that like crumbled away on like lap 3 or whatever. Like maybe like here, like cutting off this turn. I think what I oh nice. I think oh that shouldn't have counted me out. I think I could have made that. I think what I love about this track is how bumpy it is. Because bumpiness actually works quite well in this game, I feel like. At least to some degree. In some situations it does. Sometimes just getting flung around and having to like brake drift to account for that is like super fun. And the turns flow really well, but also like the way that they are just naturally, like the way the off-road is placed, it feels really unorthodox. Would that word work? I'm not sure. I did see the cow trick animation, yes. I'm just writing notes again. N64 Rainbow Road, by the way. I'm not gonna. I'll add it to the tier list after I have time. I need to think about it. I think it's either S or A. Not sure. Okay. N64 Rainbow Road. I think Grumble Volcano was like, there were definitely hints of it in Tour, yeah. I think it might have been in mine. I know like, there are definitely unused tracks in Tour. Like I feel like, I think that was like evidence for like SNES Ghost Valley 3. For example, but yeah. Wannabe Wii Rainbow Road section. I adore what they did with the music, I gotta say. This vibe change I like a lot more than the 3DS Rainbow Road vibe change. Because it still feels very grand. I do quite like this wavy section because it's very unpredictable. Because it's based on like the chomps bouncing rather than just being a static wave like in Wii and 3DS Rainbow Road. Ah. I'm also happy with it being one lap. I don't mind it being short personally. Well, I like the Mario Kart Wii CT by CP Fusion being a 2-lapper. I honestly prefer this being 1 lap and 8. I like short tracks. This ending section with the boost panels is really, really dramatic, and like the ending where you glide and you get the amazing view of the rotating thing, it looks great. Maybe next time. Da-da-da-ding! Da-da-da-ding! I'm just gonna write down my notes real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing any more rooms. I am gonna make some more notes, so if anyone wants to hang out, that's fine. But also, if people want to head out, I understand. I'm just gonna write down my notes, and then I'll be down to actually discuss stuff. Quite simple, not too short, my opinion. I like the waves. The vibes are off the charts. Seriously. Okay, I run my notes down. Okay. I love that you can do this now. So I haven't ranked Grandma Volcano yet. I haven't ranked N64 Rainbow Road. N64 Rainbow Road it feels like a B tier track to me. I mean, look, like alongside the other B tiers, I don't know. I like it. I probably like it more than all of these. On the A tiers, I probably like it more than Cloud Cruise, honestly. Maybe I guess it's an A tier track then. And then Grandma Volcano, I also really love this track. I don't know if I can put it along the S tiers though. On 200, I think I will end up putting it up here, but on 150, I don't know if I can. I think I'd probably put it like here. Mount Wario just like, even though I don't like the layout of Mount Wario nearly as much, like the way the music really like, the music really improves the track so much, like the vibes. That I do find myself enjoying it a lot, even if like, you know, if it was between Mount Wario and Toad Harbor, I'm gonna pick Toad Harbor. Honestly, if it's between Mount Wario and Piranha Plant Slide, I'm probably gonna pick Piranha Plant Slide, but I have to give it props for the vibes here, you know? So yeah, I think this is a good start. Ranked all the base game tracks, base game Wii U tracks. I'd like to, hopefully I'll go live again later. I don't know when later will be, but in a couple of hours maybe, after I've had something to eat at the very least. But I'll probably just have a snack now and then like have something proper to eat later. So yeah, next track, I don't know, it might be, it could be in a few hours, it could be tomorrow. I want to like really blitz this video out. I'm so stressed. You don't understand. Mario Wonder just came out. This just came out. Mario RPG is coming out soon. I've never played Mario RPG, so I gotta like record my first playthrough of it in case it's interesting. But also like it's an RPG. It's gonna be a lot longer than Wonder. For like twice the length. Till I just beat it. And then I got the Google Translate mod for it. I still haven't started the Google Translate mod for Wonder. I've got so many Mario Kart 8 video ideas I want to do as well. But it's exciting, because I have lots of good ideas. Which means as long as no one else does them first, all will be well. Okay. But yeah, the stream was great fun. Thanks everyone for playing them online with me as well. I'm so happy that we were able to the friend rooms. And people were picking the right tracks. We'll definitely do that again. And if you want to do the tier list yourself, I did link it in the description as well. It'll be really interesting once I'm done and stuff. Maybe even in the video itself, I can like look at people's averages and stuff. To see what people actually think. But yeah, I am going to dip. Goodbye.